All right, Cynthia, I thought that you had a good start. The example that you had, if it was a real example, I think you do need to cite it. You had a very clear statement about what the topic was. You don't put it into a context. Let's face it, the election happened a month ago, and so we don't know what happened to Proposition 4 that you were talking about. We don't know what the outcome was. Whether you were arguing for something that passed or something that failed is kind of left out of the discussion. We're not faced with a choice on it right now, so if it's something that passed, why do we need to listen to your argument? If it's something that failed, what can we do in the future to address that issue? And that's kind of what I think is left out at the beginning of the speech. For the most part, I thought you had good examples, and you did pretty consistently cite the sources of material that you were presenting. There were a couple of claims, though, that I don't think that there were very clear citations on and that needed some development. There's a claim about the quality of care in abortion clinics and, the number of doctors who might not be qualified or have some problem against them. And then there's a claim about abusive relationships and how those are the ones that are really forcing these abortions. And I think that both of those need more proof than you've provided here. They sound like assertions as opposed to proven points. On the presentation, sometimes I think it sounds a little bit like you're rushing, and I think that's because of the pacing in your reading. You don't stop down, you don't have pauses in natural places, you just seem to kind of keep going sometimes. But it is read pretty effectively, with a few exceptions. I wrote down 2 or 3 words that you were struggling with. I hardly ever do that, but allergic reactions, hemorrhages, and statutory were like 3 words that I picked out that just seemed like you had not heard the words being said. You'd read them in doing your research, but you didn't really know what they sounded like, and that's one of those things that could be problematic on your credibility issues. At the end, when you're talking about other states that have been able to do this and it's been beneficial, it would be nice to have some evaluation of that comes from an authority, or if there was some numerical information that could be provided on that. I think that would strengthen your argument a little bit. All right, thank you.